Alright guys, we're here, we're picking up the JZX100. Let's take a look. We got her on the back. In the JZX100. Just picked it up off this truck. Got some tires in the back. Wife's behind me in the 4Runner. Let's go. Car. JZX100. It's a Grande model, not a Tour V. That's okay, because I have some plans for this car. Despite what the haters and the lovers say, we're gonna do a 1JZ swap in this guy. Take a look at the car overall. I mean, it's in really great condition. But it does have a JDM Panasonic radio. Fires right up. AC is cold. We're gonna switch that to heat. It's so fancy. I drove this thing earlier. It was crazy because it's making like random ass noises. I don't know how this works, but this is most likely gonna come out anyways. Because it is JDM, I don't know what any of this shit says. So take a look around. Pretty standard for your Japanese car. So the camera can't capture this, but this is crazy. It's got this like holographic heads-up display. I gotta start learning how to read Japanese. Something that happened in transport, I want to say, is that the turn signal thing got broken off, which I'm really mad about, because when it was in Texas, it was there. I'm mad because accidents happen, that's fine. They probably raced against it hella hard. I could see that breaking off, but I wish I caught it. That's why I'm mad. Since I didn't, those guys made out. This car has ABS, it has a 1JZ GE, non-turbo. It's got this sport mode thing here. It's crazy. Like, it's got these caps on here to harden and stiffen the suspension. And then we got all the service stickers here. I have no idea what any of it says. And we got our standard USDM batteries. Hell yeah. Because that is one of the pain in the ass on a lot of the older cars. They have the smaller battery posts. But overall, she's like got very few or little dents at all. Oh, I want to pop the trunk. Yeah. Okay, so it's a gift from my boys at Oishi Imports. First, I got some brand new shitty looking wipers that look like they're the old wipers. And then they hooked it up, because I asked, with these JDM Mark II headrests. Oh, they look terrible. Boys, we're gonna have to wash these things. Yeah, these look gross. But thank you to the dudes at Oishi for hooking it up either way, because I asked for him and he hooked it up. That is called customer service. We're gonna take these and throw these in the washer. So this is also my first time walking through the car and actually looking at it. This morning when we picked it up was before I went to work, and so I just basically had to run through the car and I kind of looked at it and didn't really get to see anything. It's got the factory lug nuts in there. Jesse had showed me that in the video. Still got the factory jack and all the stuff that usually is missing in a lot of cars. If you look, there's no rust in this car. I'm not gonna go on the bottom. I mean, some of the stuff is rusted, like the suspension parts and things like that, which I would expect. What is this? It's always fun to go through JDM cars to find stuff. I don't know if this is concerning or not. I had something here. I bet you it's a factory amplifier for the radio. When I pull that radio out, it's probably gonna be shit. And here's some more windshield wipers. Let's take a look to see if any of these are actually good, so I don't have to buy any. A little bit of surface paint chips there. There's a lot of dirt within here. See that? But we're gonna do a nice blowdown on that. And then the paint on the top has seen better days. Let's see if I can take that to my buddy Eddie. I don't know how he would blend this here, because this is all one piece, and then to here. I'm not too sure. It really doesn't bother me, but it bothers me. I was hoping that's something I didn't have to work on. And there's still some clear coat on here. As you see, I've left her running for a while. She seems to be running in tip-top shape. Japanese sticker here. Let's go to the passenger side real quick. Coming along this side here. Yes. JDM road flare. Oh, I don't know why this is pretty exciting though. Beep 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 beep. Legit. I'm gonna turn it off now. Then in the glove box, you got some of the paperwork, which I'll take a look at later. Overall, the interior's good. I want to say this was a smoker's car. I don't know yet. I can just tell. ETC card reader here. I think that's what those are for. The antennas, so that way when you drive through the tolls in Japan, you got that. And the mirrors don't work at all. That tells me this is probably unplugged. And like I called it, I got it out. It is weird because there is this wire tapped in here. For what? Who knows? Like, Japanese stuff is such a mystery sometimes. I'll have to figure that out later, but I'm gonna plug this in and then everything's gonna explode. Watch. My car won't be able to start. So there's the reason why, guys. That side's going in and out though. It's going bonkers. Alright, so we figured out why that doesn't work. Then this video is just gonna be me going through the car. Stuff wrong with the car. That piece was missing. That was sitting in the glove box in the console. Overall, this car is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. It's weird. It's foreign. I think I'm gonna put some air in the tires before I take it for a cruise, and then put on the license plates. Be right back. It's like they're fanning back and forth. It's crazy. Temperature. It is 18 degrees Celsius in here. We're gonna have to figure this out. I don't read Japanese. How do you make hotter? Oh shit, that's pretty legit. Alright, hot, max. Look at the swing arms. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Ha. And traditionally with any of the cars that I buy, I like to rice it out with my JDM trinkets. I got my Daiso Cube air freshener, my Daiso Solar Panda, Broadway mirror, and my AC cup vent, which I don't think I'm gonna need in this car. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna use that because it has a swing. You see that? Let's try that out. Old yacht, new yacht.
Like a massacre.
Like a real like there were bloody footprints everywhere.
All right, so I'm getting a ton of people ask me what's going to happen with the JZX100. It is an NA model, and people are saying, well, you should have bought a Tour V, or they look down on it. You know what? I came from a Corolla community where I know that the higher models are the superior. I'm okay with that. I'm willing to put in the work because I've done it before. I've done GT SR5 conversions. I've done SR20 swaps. It's nothing lost on me. It's going to be a lot of work, a lot of money. At the end of the day, I'm not building it to say I have a Tour V. I'm building it to say I have a JZX100 with a 1JZ GTE. So I picked this engine up not too long ago, actually before I bought the car. This was out of a JZX110. So I had to source intake manifold, throttle body, idle air control valve, ECU, and harness out of a JZX100. I also purchased an R154 from Drift HQ, which is still on its way. So what you can expect coming up is we're going to be going over the differences between a Tour V and a Grande model, what needs to be changed to do the conversion, what parts you have to source, what you got to buy, what you can use in the United States. That way anybody who's interested in doing a swap can come visit my channel and see what they need to do to convert it over. Lastly, I want to say a special shout out to Jesse and the boys at Oishi Imports in Texas. If you have a JDM car need, go hit them up. They took care of me. Real good communication, real good customer service. They'll take care of you. Tell them Mike sent you.